What's good, fam? Okay, today we're actually going to start out with our timeless reading for one of our collective members. And by the way, if you have not heard your name, okay, Pearl, oops, hold on. Okay, Pearl, Carrie, Alchemist, Amy M, and today's is Jody. Jody, this is your message, and all the other people I just mentioned, you've had a message already, so go check it out. At the end of the one of the former videos. And if you would like to add your name to the drawing for a private message, well, it's not private, but a message to you from Spirit through me, leave your name in the comments below. I'm Brittany Sunshine. This is Seed Soil Water. Okay, Jody. This message is for Jody. Okay, Jody. So the cards that came out for you, first of all, is Wall of Jericho. Then there was Holding Pattern, which totally reminded me, I don't know if you know the story, but the Wall of Jericho, what the story is that this army who was being sent in to take the city, they were instructed to march around the city several times, which, by the way, this totally just like, this story just does it for me in terms of all the energetic quantum physics stuff that it represents, or that it kind of proves. So they were told to like march around the city quietly, which, by the way, think about this. It goes against all of the like assumptions of what is a wise way to go take a city. Like quietly marching around the city. I think they did it for 6 days. That is not my idea of like what I would think would be a wise way to do that. You know, don't you usually want to like sneak up on them and like come at night, but instead they were instructed by the Spirit to march around the city for, I think, 6 days. And I apologize if I'm wrong about the story. And then on the last day, they were all told to give a shout. And so then it's like, imagine, so they had created this energetic force field, which who knows what kind of stones they were wearing, or what kind of materials they had with them. There had to have been some sort of a like magnetic force field or something that they were creating walking around that. And then when the sound released, it activated the sound waves, and it made the walls crumble down, the walls that protected the city, and then they were able to take it. Okay, and so then the breath of life came out here, which reminds me of the shout, like the breath and the sound and the waves. And that's literally like the ether. The essence of everything is flowing through those wavelengths. And you are so loved. You are so loved. And then what I'm hearing is like, your life, you have such a purpose here. You're leaving legacy for your family in a way that maybe has never been done so before. And you are changing, like you're like changing directions in terms of the culture of your lineage. And no longer is it going to be ritual without revelation. Like the things that you're going to do, you're going to have revelation behind it, and it's going to create legacy. Okay, so what does this have to do with the holding pattern in the Wall of Jericho? Okay, so you may feel like you're in a holding pattern, like nothing productive is happening. Could you imagine being the guys like marching around the city for 6 whole days being like, what are we doing? Like, is this gonna lead to anything? Is this gonna work? Are we just sitting ducks? And I'm also feeling like a holding pattern like in the sky when you're waiting to land at an airport, like when an airplane is waiting for its turn to land. So the breath of life is with you. You may feel like you're in a holding pattern, but it's all in purpose. Like it's all in alignment. It's all in alignment. You're right where you're supposed to be. Your divine team has a plan. And like what I'm hearing is like when it's go time, like you will know. They will tell you for sure. Okay? So that's your message. Ooh, it feels cryptic. It feels cryptic, but it also feels like you're about to take that land. Okay? So, wow, if you feel like sharing. Of course, the fruits of the Spirit. I just like split the deck to fruits of the Spirit. Okay, so hello, collective. So glad you're here. Shout out to everybody. Leave in the comments what country you're from or city. We have people all over the world here. It's so cool. It like is really encouraging to me to realize that we have international viewers, and like to think about the people that are pursuing the Spirit all over the world. Isaiah 54, a perpetual covenant of peace. That's your portion. Okay, let's see what jumped out. What's the message for the collective here? Devotion. Your devotion is paying off, okay? Your devotion is paying off. Your body is the vessel and vehicle. Your 3D, this 3D body, remember, it's the vessel and the vehicle. It's the vessel in which the Spirit is poured into and also therefore poured out from. Woo! And it is the vehicle in which is carrying the light codes that are deposited in the land and in the earth. So we're being reminded, you got to take care of your vessel and your vehicle. You know what I mean? Like drink water. Just like a car, you got to change the oil, you have to fill it up with gas, you have to do like all the things to keep it in good working condition. So you're being reminded, just like that, have rest. Rest is your portion. Drink water, eat real food, work out, resurrecting. Because whether you know it or not, like, there's going to come a season where you're resurrected. So align with that now, even if you don't feel like you're seeing it. And wealth and abundance is your portion. Dragonflies might be significant to you or substantial, or also the story of the dragonfly and the different seasons it goes through, kind of similar to a butterfly or a frog that starts out as one thing and then becomes something totally different. That's how it's going to be for you. And that's how it's been for me. Okay, and humble ask right now, by the way. As you guys know, I am a creative, and I have so many things that I want to create. Not only do I have songs that are waiting to be created, I already have the foundation of several songs that I need to produce. I also have the Ascension Spa channel that is over there just waiting for more beautiful things to be made. I also have this channel, and I have workshops and so many things that I want to create. So I'm coming humbly to our collective to let you know, just real talk. I'm a solo mom. I don't have any sort of support from my ex-husband. I don't have child support. I don't have spousal support. It just didn't work out like that for me. Okay, so I work, and then I do this, and everything I do is completely self whatever. So my computer right now is maxed out. The memory is maxed out. I know people are going to jump in the comments and be like, get an external hard drive. I have one. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I'll load it and it gives me trouble with adding new files to it or accessing the files and syncing it. Okay, so I have so many things I want to create for the collective, and I have so many things that I want to bring you, and I'm kind of in this weird place where I've outgrown my current capacity. My carrying capacity is maxed out. So if you feel led, there's a tip jar in the comments, or you could join my monthly membership, which is $11.11 a month, or I'm also about to activate memberships through YouTube if you want to do that. If you feel led to contribute to what I'm trying to create here and the mission on my life, I would greatly appreciate whatever you can share. And I also pray that it returns to you 1,000-fold, whatever it is that you choose to sow here. So just know that I am a responsible person. I'm constantly trying to create atmospheric shifting sound, amazing projects, and beautiful experiences for the collective. And I am at my bandwidth with my computer and what I currently have access to. So I would really be grateful any support that you're able to give so that I can continue making content and creating as the Spirit nudges and inspires. So enjoy this message, and I can't wait to hear about how Jody takes the land. And thanks for being so supportive to not only me, but each other in the comments. This is such a beautiful community that we're creating here. It is honestly, exceedingly, abundantly, far above anything I could ask, think, dream, or imagine, and it is only the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. Okay, be blessed, be well, be free. I'll catch you on the next one. thanks for being here. Just a reminder to subscribe to Seed, Soil, Water, Spa, the co-channel. And if you liked this video, then here is another video you might like.